everybody, Scott from The Edge Financial Services. Hope you're all well. Hey, just an extension or another little addition to one of the series we're doing on the cost to live part-time or full-time, either in retirement or whatever, as a digital nomad perhaps, overseas, and what are the real costs. So we had a real-life event only 2 days ago, or 3 days ago actually. So we were seeing a friend who had a business and he was opening his business. That was his first night of opening his business. We were there supporting it. One of the things with the business was that the toilet wasn't working correctly, so Selena had to go and everyone had to go across and continually use the toilet at a business across the street, which is all good. And there was a little step, probably about like that big, as you come out of the toilet. Selena's caught her thong on it and she's headbutted a pole and she's split herself like a big L shape. This is about 12:30 at night. You know, it was getting pretty late and we're like, oh crap. So went down the end of the street, went to a chemist because they're all still open around here, and we said, hey look, want to get some butterfly stitches? They took one look at it and said, no, you need real stitches. So walked to the hospital, which happened to be probably 500 metres away. So I was actually at the hospital in Pattaya in Soi 4, so for people who know that, and you're going to need stitches. Now, that was, we walked in through the hospital doors. There was no one really like around. Within 65 seconds, 70 seconds, somebody had seen us. They put into a room. They were attending to her probably within about 10 or 12 minutes. You know, someone would come in, a lady come in, a doctor, and she'd started to stitch Selena because she actually needed stitches. So 4 stitches is what they put in. And so I was just impressed. And so a couple of things, there's 2 things there. Is one of the things that I continually hear about overseas, or people fear about overseas, and like in Asian countries or even Latin American countries, is, oh, what if I get sick? What if I get sick? Well, the hospital system in Mexico, where I've just been from, is pretty fast. And in Asia, it's really it's high quality and it can be very fast, as long as you're prepared to pay. So we walked out with a bag of painkillers for Selena, a bag of antibiotics, and 4 stitches. It took us all of about 20 minutes, and I think it was 5,000 baht. So straight on the visa, $200. You know, things just got sorted very quickly. So for me, that's not expensive. That's again a ratio of what maybe I'd pay if I went to a private hospital to try and have the speed equal and make it an equal comparison.
How much would you pay in Australia?
In Australia, I think if we went up to St Vincent's, where we're from, in Toowoomba, St Vincent's Hospital, we'd still probably be waiting an hour and a half. It just depends. And I think you'd probably pay that. You'd at least pay $350 Australian for the consult, then you'd pay for all the drugs. So you might pay $500 in Australia. So there you go. 2/5 of what you pay, but the speed is something that I think is pretty important too. So, well guys, another little instalment of if you wanted to extend your life in a healthy way, and you found that you were struggling to live and do that in an expensive country, Western country, Australia, US, Canada, Europe, like the UK, well then maybe some of these other options you can do and live longer, healthier, and probably without fear once you get here and feel it out. So everybody, that is enough from me. Remember, life is a family sport. Give yours an edge. See you now.